This is my 2016 Chevrolet Colorado Z71 off-road with the Trail Boss package. And as you can see, I think it's a beautiful truck. I love the color blue, and I haven't really done a lot to this truck, but there are big plans coming soon on changing the look of this guy. The only upgrades I've done was I put a 1-inch leveling kit, rough country. The sport bar and the off-road lights that you can see there is actually part of the Trail Boss package. So those are factory parts, straight out of the factory. Let's see. And another upgrade I did a throttle response device, and the performance on the truck is kind of night and day. Obviously, I didn't gain any horsepower, but from my understanding, it changes the shifting mapping on the truck, and it just seems to be a lot more responsive with that controller on. What else have I done? Not really a lot. K&N air filter, obviously. The bezels on the fog lights, I got that done. Sorry about that. As I was saying, the bezels, the fog light bezels, were originally chrome, but I didn't really like a lot of chrome on the truck, so I had that wrapped to a matte black. That's not the original grill. I decided to change it out for the Bison grill, and then originally that Chevrolet was black, and just because there is a blue and red theme going on, I decided to spray paint the Chevrolet red along with the with those tow hitches right there. I spray painted those red as well. So again, I'm planning on doing a lot of things cosmetically and suspension wise, so stay tuned.
6 months later.
Hey guys, we're back. Well, there's the truck. As you can see, there's some modifications done to it. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start the list here. As you can see, I upgraded the tires and the wheels. These are 17 by 8.5 Icon Rebounds, and they're bronze color. And I also have 33 by 12.5 and 17-inch tires, Nitto Nidge Grapplers. These are great tires. I can't say enough for them, even though I've only had them for about a month and a half or so, but I love the aggressive tire tread, and surprisingly they are very, very quiet, and this is a zero offset, and I was a little bit worried that it would, the wheel would be flush, but I do like that it concaves a little bit. So yeah, I love the look, but you know what, eventually I am actually going to I am going to go with a bigger wheel and tire. Probably I'm going to throw some 20s in there on 35-inch tires, and yeah, that's really going to greatly make the look of this truck a lot different, and the stance. So here's pretty much the heart of my mod right here. I upgraded the suspension. As you can see, I went with a BDS 5.5-inch lift kit, And I also changed my upper control arms to some Icon upper control arms, the Delta bracket, or the Deltas I mean. Super cool. And then as you can see, I upgraded to a coilover up front. These are the Fox coilovers with the DSCs. So you got two knobs right here, the blue and the gold, and that will adjust pretty much the dampening and the ride height. The springs, I believe BDS kits use iBox springs. I'm not really sure, don't quote me on that. Maybe somebody might want to mention that in the comments. But the lift kit, it did lift it up. These side steps are now functional for me. I have to actually use them just to get on the truck. So here's the rears, and again, I upgraded the rear shocks to the Fox 2.0 series shocks. So again, it's just amazing, the ride quality. Even though the truck is lifted, it's still really smooth, and the ride is very comfortable. Close to stock, but yeah, you're higher up, so it's a little bit bumpier than stock, but still it's very manageable. I just love the wheels. I just can't get over it. I was debating on actually getting either the they have like a gunmetal, they have a black, and of course they have the bronze. And I don't know, you know, you might hate me on this, but I kind of think black wheels are kind of like played out already. So I wanted to go with a little bit, you know, a little different style. But I chose bronze because I've had a couple of blue cars that had bronze wheels, and I really like the wheel combination on it. You know, I really like I actually really like the gunmetal color too. But hey, I you know, either way, gunmetal or the bronze, I would have been happy with. So let's go around the truck a little bit more. I upgraded the tail hitch to a Shackle. So get my shadow out of the way. So yeah, I have this Shackle thing there in case I need to you know, just for recovery purposes, in case somebody gets stuck, or in case I get stuck in the mud somewhere or in the trail. What else have I done? Not really. I mean, again, the main mod is the suspension mod. And you know what, because of everything going on in the world with the pandemic and all, I had to literally wait close to 6 months to get this lift kit from BDS. I ordered straight from the manufacturer, and yeah, we're almost on about 6 months before I did the first part of this video. So let's go around the truck. If you notice, there is some slight differences right here. So again, up front, I upgraded my tow hooks, or changed my tow hooks to a Shackle configuration, and I think it really looks cool. Again, I went with the red because the rear shackle is red, and again, this is for recovery purposes. So and I really think, you know, it looks, to me, it looks super aggressive, super cool. What else did I do? I changed the badging right here. So yeah, it's to a black and red. So I kind of have 3 colors, actually 4 colors going on with this truck. Black, red, and bronze. Over here, the Colorado emblems, I am gonna actually plasti dip red, because I don't have any chrome going on except for those badges right here. Let's go to the rear again, and of course I changed the V6 badge to the red and black theme. So yeah, and as you can see, that Chrome Colorado badge does not fit my color scheme here. The reason why I did the red is because my sport bar from the factory, it has a red Colorado, so I might as well do these chrome ones red as well, just to match everything up. We'll go back to the front of the truck because there's one more mod that I wanted to show you. I changed my fog lights. I took the factory fog lights out, and these are the Diode Dynamic. I believe they're SS3s. I went with the SAE or SCA, I think it's SAE fog light, amber color, of course. So these are actually legal on the road. So I didn't go with the off-road ones, but yeah, I mean, they look great. It took me a little bit to get used to the pattern. I mean, when these are on, the light pattern just spreads everywhere, and I was really afraid that I was blinding people, but I guess I wasn't, because you know, nobody flashed their high beams at me, so that was cool. And you know what was funny was that the night or the day that we installed this, I mean, it took us a couple of hours. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I'm doing, but it took us a couple of hours. And then once we were done, we actually took it for a drive just to check it out, because it was already nighttime when we finished. And right when we got on the overpass to get to the freeway, there was a cop right there that was pulled over, and I automatically thought, oh crap, dude, he's gonna flash his lights on me because I just blinded him with this bright yellow fog light. But you know what, we passed right by him and he didn't do anything. So I guess I'm good. I guess we actually aimed these right. And well, we had to have aimed them right, because when we were aiming them, I pretty much adjusted them to the lowest that it could go. Again, I don't want to be that guy that blinds people, because you know, I was on the receiving end a lot of times with lifted trucks, or you know, like or cars or whatever, with the LEDs and stuff, and you know, they're just, yeah, it's ridiculous that, you know, the light just shines into my car and then it just reflects off all my mirrors, and it's, you know, it's a safety hazard, you know, obviously. But enough of my griping though. But yeah, again, I love the badging, you know, the red and black, and not to mention the benefits of this. You know, I think I gained about 20 horsepower. What do you think, guys? At least 20, right, with that badging. So 20 in the rear, and I'm thinking with this one here, with the Z71 off-road in black and red, I'm thinking I gain another 30 up front. So you're looking at 50 horsepower gain at the wheels with these decals alone, bro. Hey, you can't beat that, man. You can't beat it at all. So and then I think that's it as far as the upgrades. But believe me, putting those things in, waiting for them was an ordeal. Well, installing them wasn't really that bad. Obviously I didn't do it. There's no way I can do this. I took it to Saints Off-Road near my house. Great. They have awesome Yelp reviews, and they have practically a 5-star rating on Google review. If you live in California, check them out. I highly recommend them for any of your off-road needs. And it took them about 2 days to install everything. They also did the alignment in-house, so everything was done. I didn't have to. Some shops, you know, they'll just do the install, but it's up to you to go to another place and get your alignment done. But no, everything was done in-house. and those guys helped me a lot, picking everything out, making sure everything fits, because for the Colorados, and I'm assuming the Canyons, it's hard to find wheels and tires that'll fit this truck, because GM, with all their wisdom, decided to put some weird lug pattern, or you know, or I think this is like a 6x20 lug, and not a lot of, well, when I was looking for wheels, not a lot of wheels had that lug pattern. Well, I shouldn't say that, but not a lot of wheels the size that, because I originally wanted to go with 19 inches, but I couldn't find any. I did find one that I liked the design, and it would fit the truck fine, but guess what? My luck, they were discontinued. So yeah, so manufacturer didn't have any left in the warehouse. I tried looking everywhere and just didn't happen. So I went with 17s, but I think it looks cool. It still has that truck look where you got more tire than the wheel, but again, I'm gonna probably upgrade to 20s. So, but I'm keeping these because this is gonna be an extra set, and I am eventually gonna re-gear this truck too because of the bigger wheels. So because I'm gonna go with 20s in the future, I am actually gonna re-gear it to a 456 ratio, and I'm gonna go with the Nitro gears, and I got to find a good shop that will do that, a real knowledgeable shop that will re-gear, that, you know, will do the re-gear on this truck. So yeah, that's the only thing major that I have left to do, is to re-gear the truck. Other than that, I think those are all the upgrades that I've done to it. You know, what do you guys think? Is there anything I missed, or anything I should do, or anything I shouldn't have done? Put it in the comments. And here's a look at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. You know, there's the BDS symbol there on the skid plate. I love the kit, I really do. It was worth paying a little bit extra money for it. Oh, wait a minute, there is one more upgrade that I did inside of the car or truck, and I don't know, I'm still debating on if I want to put them on. But as you can see, I put this blue little trim knobs, and just to add a little bit of color to it. When I first put it on, I was like, well, yeah, they look cool, they look good. And I was thinking, I hope they're not too ricey, pardon the term, but that's the only term that I know. But you know what, they're growing on me. You know, I was debating on getting the silver one, because they have different colors. They got, I believe, silver, red, blue, and I believe yellow and green. I don't know why. Well, maybe if you have a yellow truck, but I don't think Colorado's come in green, unless you have some type of, you know, what do you call it, green theme going on with your truck, then yeah. But what do you guys think? I mean, they are growing on me. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it and I first put it on, I was kind of like, kind of 60% sure that I liked them. But again, I'm about 85% sure that I'm gonna keep them on. But yeah, you know, I'd like to hear your opinions in the comments on these little guys. I got them on Amazon. I believe they're around 19 bucks, but on eBay, obviously they have the same knobs for a lot cheaper. I think they're like $6-7 cheaper than the ones on Amazon. Oh, here's another upgrade. This adds at least 5 horsepower. I finally blacked out the gold Chevy bow tie on my steering wheel. So yeah, there's 55 total horsepower at the wheels. You just can't beat that with these stickers, man. These stickers are great, dude. If you want instant horsepower, get a decal, get a sticker. And I hope you're not taking me seriously, because that is a total amount of BS. But there are people that would believe it. I mean, I had I think everybody, or I know a lot of people have already did this. I already told my niece to walk in the local AutoZone and ask the cashier to show her where the blinker fluid is, and she fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And when she got out of that store and she came into the truck, she was so red-faced and embarrassed. She didn't talk to me the whole day. But hey, kids gotta learn, right? Yep, kids gotta learn. So that pretty much concludes the video. I'm losing light here, it's getting dark. I hope I put the ISO on the settings up to max, so I hope you can see these, or I hope you can see this video, because the past 2 or 3 videos I shot, they were pretty horrible. They were either blurry or they were either too dark. So as you can see, I'm losing light. So well, tell me what you think about the truck and all the upgrades that I did. Hopefully all you guys like it, and gals. If you don't, hey, that's cool too. You know, we all have different preferences and different styles, and I don't know, I just think I did a pretty good job, or at least a halfway decent job. So with that, I'm gonna end this video. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, we'll see you again. Take care now.